Hello everyone, welcome. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. In the early 1960s, America was attempting to shed its identity and start anew. The people were in need of a trustworthy leader who would thrust American policy and technology to the forefront of the known world and make us once again a nation of prosperity. We the people found this person enveloped in a man known as John Fitzgerald Kennedy. As we embark on a journey, let me now share with you some background information about Mr. Kennedy to help you better understand who he was and the contributions he made to progress. John F. Kennedy was born onto the world in 1917 in Brooklyn, Massachusetts, to a family of wealth and prosperity. Throughout his entire life, he strived for more than ordinary. After graduating from Harvard with a degree in law, he enlisted to defend his country in the United States Navy. His time in service brought a very eventful turn. The ship he was serving on was attacked by Japanese forces, severely injuring himself and his counterparts. Despite his injuries, he heroically led the surviving members of his crew to safety. After returning from duty a war hero, fate would catapult him into a life of politics. In 1953, he was elected to Congress on the Democratic ticket, representing his home state of Massachusetts. Within 2 years, he would become the youngest person ever elected to the presidency of the United States. Within this new position, he would use his abilities to put America back on the map. Mr. Kennedy was a very influential leader, unlike any other. He had a way of reaching deep into the hearts and minds of fellow Americans, all while instilling both hope and self-empowerment. Furthermore, his inspiration was without limits, propelling mankind to once again believe in themselves and strive for something greater. It is mind-boggling to me what it can be accomplished with the power of words. One of his most memorable speeches I can recall is one he gave regarding manned space travel to a packed stadium on a hot September day in 1962. According to the John F. Kennedy Library, the intent of his speech was to discuss the nature and purpose of America's space program. During this speech, he infused the university on several accounts with the excitement and motivation that would be poured into the development of the space program. Mr. Kennedy was well aware of the audience he was speaking to. Therefore, he continually attributed the content to competition. The speech was given at a place of knowledge, so it was only fitting that its purpose was for growth. I will share with you now an excerpt from that speech. We meet at a college noted for knowledge, in a city noted for progress, in a state noted for all three. For we meet in an hour of change and challenge, in a decade of hope and fear, and an age of both knowledge and ignorance. The repetition of those few words had a very profound impact on the intensity and the rate of growth that was in store for space travel. His enunciation and modulation of words kept the speech relevant and exciting. Throughout the entire speech, his mission was clear: to inspire hope and extract effort from all Americans in the process. By lighting the way for future endeavors to space, he electrified the audience, building momentum for what would single-handedly become man's greatest achievement. Today we have witnessed the work of one of the most influential speakers in American history. His ability to jumpstart the human spirit shows that hope is not just another idea. It's a reason, above all things, to dream the impossible and shoot for the
Will the owner
stars.
of a green
Thank you.
Mitsubishi vehicle, license plate 102 KJS